Kia ora, welcome. My name is Zuri, and I'm going to take you through this yoga tutorial today. We're really going to focus on side body, hips, and lower back. They're all connected. We want to try and tap into them and try and create some freedom and good range of movement in these spaces. Always start off in meditation, so set yourself up, grab yourself your yoga mat. If you have, you can grab a rolled up blanket, a rolled up towel, maybe a little cushion, and just, even if you're just raising the hips just slightly, that'll take your hips and your lower back out of discomfort. You're able to sit in stillness to focus inwards and connect to your breath. So take a few moments. You could make a mudra, index finger, thumb, other three fingers extend away. You can bring your hands into heart prayer position. Just find a position that you can sit quietly in and turn your focus inwards as you connect to each breath. We will practice breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Just calmly take a breath in and then let go and release that breath away from you. The breath in calms my mind and body. As I breathe out, I practice letting go. Breathing in to calm my mind and body. As I breathe out, I practice letting go. On each inhale, you could visualize that breath drawing up through your spine and then exhale down through your spine. You're using the energy of your breath in to just create a little bit more length through the spine, draw your sit bones down to the ground, lifting up and out through the top, the crown of your head as you sit nice and tall. Tuning into the breath allows us to come into the present moment, grounding yourself. Your presence in the practice is a very powerful tool in yoga. So bring focus, awareness to being present in this moment. And if you're focusing on your breath, that might be just enough for now. Just take another couple of rounds of your breath here. And then bring your hands into heart prayer position. I'd like you to press your palms together quite firmly. You might feel the heat, the warmth of both hands as they come to touch. The elbows draw wide. And you're just going to bring a little bit of focus here to the front of your body, like you're widening, expanding through the collarbone area, opening your chest. So on the energy of your next breath in, gently raise the arms as you look gently up. Breath in. Exhale. So look up gently, lift the arms up above your heart, exhale, hands to heart. So take a breath in, breath out, couple more, lift the chest, open the arms, exhale, one more, inhale, draw upwards, exhale, hands to heart. Now swing your arms around your body lightly, take your head with you. Light tapping, just lightly let the hands go floppy and just lightly tap the sides of your body. We'll go for one more. Swing your arms out freely and then come back to center. Now shift, lateral movement. So your emphasis is drawing up but slightly over to one side. Breathe in, extend gently up and over. So lateral movement. You want to get that emphasis that you're coming up as you extend over, or notice one arm lightly on the ground, one arm extends gently up and over. One more. extension, lift slightly out of your hips, and then when you come back to center, bring those arms around in front of you. So spread the fingers, nice open hands. Place your hands onto the floor. Just going to get rid of my little bit of support, my cushion, remove that away. Wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Let's go for cat-cow. Breath in. Exhale, round, scoop and lift the belly to the spine. So inhale, bring your chest forwards. Exhale, round. Now keep that going, side on. This is what it looks like. Inhale, coming forwards with the chest. Exhale, round, scoop and lift the belly towards the spine. So we come forwards into gentle back bend, and then exhale, widen, expand the back of your body. Let's go for one more. Breath in. Following the flow of your breath, exhale, round, scoop and lift the belly to the spine. Now, when you come back to neutral spine position, I would like you to look over your right shoulder, but move your hips to the right side as well. So now I'm going to turn and look over my left shoulder, but move my hips to the left. So we take one look over one shoulder, and at the same time, move your hips to the same side. Then your hips go the other way, and your head turns and looks behind. So again, I do this from this angle. As I look around, I'm looking back, glancing over my shoulder. So in fact, what you're working is the sides of your body. One side shortens as the other side gently lengthens. Remember, this is just the warm-up process. We'll go for one more on each side. Make sure you do an equal amount on both sides. And then when you get back to that neutral spine position, again, gentle cat-cow, just 3 repetitions. Breath in, exhale, round, scoop and lift the belly to your spine. Breath in. You could do this with your eyes closed. Inhale, coming forwards. When you're looking gently up, this is the point you start breathing out. So I exhale as I round and scoop and lift the belly to the spine. Now come back to neutral spine position. Take your right arm, lift your right arm up to the ceiling, and then rotate, twist, thread the needle. Repeat that twice more. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, twist, rotate, thread the needle. One more, breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. And then back to center. So take your time. We want to work mindfully, connection to breath, awareness of movement. Inhale, left arm goes up. Exhale, thread the needle. So I go twist to one side, let the arm go underneath you, rotate, twist to the other side. So breath in, expand, open chest, collarbone. Exhale, thread the needle. And then when you come back to center, again, place that hand down. 3 rounds of cat-cow. Breath in. Exhale, round, scoop and lift the belly towards your spine. Inhale, gently draw forwards. Exhale, round, scoop and lift the belly to your spine. We'll go for one more. Maybe do this with your eyes closed. Breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Now this time when you're looking underneath, in slow motion, big toes together, but take your knees slightly wider than your hips and rest into child's pose. So I want you to gently flex your spine forwards. Let your head soften. Now remember, if your head doesn't make it all the way to the floor, that's where you could use your props again. So try not to stress your body out to get into these yoga poses. You could take a cushion, a blanket, and rest your head on a little prop. I want you to turn your focus inwards. I want you to connect back into your breath. And even just being conscious of the rhythm and the sound and the feel of your breath might be enough for now. So you're breathing up through your spine on your breath in and down through your spine on your breath out. Now, if you lift up to the tips of your fingers and hover your forehead, what if we shift the upper body? We're going to go up and over. So the lower half of the body stays still and you just create a little bit of movement, upper body, shifting and extending gently up and over to one side. Now, what if we try that on the other side? So we're going to again shift, take your time, up and over, land and arrive in this space, maybe a round or 2 of your breath. And let's repeat that again. So I'm going to come up, shift, moving your head, your shoulders, both arms gently to one side. Take a round or two of your breath here. And then gently shift. We'll go one more to the other side. Land and arrive in this space before gently bringing yourself back to center. Now take just another round or two of your breath here before shifting your weight back up onto all fours. So let's try downward facing dog. I want you to spread your fingers, tuck your toes under, so the foot are in flexion. Hover the knees, the shins, just an inch or so away from the ground. Then place the knees down and untuck your toes. So again, side on, this will look like this. We are going to tuck the toes and we are going to hover. Stay there and then untuck the toes and again, pointed position, top of the feet, the shins close to the ground. So we'll go tuck. And you want to try and keep your head above your heart. Again, collarbones nice and open and wide. Place the knees down, untuck your toes. Let's go for one more. Tuck, brace the core, hover, hold, then exhale, downward facing dog. We're just going to hang here. We can do this with your knees ever so slightly bent, like you're bringing your rib cage, your belly, almost to touch the top of your thighs. You can have a little bit of space between your feet, soft knees. So always try my first down dog of the day with soft knees. So it takes the pressure out of the back of the body by just lengthening the spine, but creating a little bit of softness around the knee joints. That will help with our hips as well. So take tiny little steps and make your way to the top of your mat. So we come into gentle forward flexion. So literally allow your head to hang upside down. You could give your head a little shake, a little wiggle. And then you'll take your hands about halfway down the shin. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold a little deeper, breath out. Hands back to the floor. Give the head a wee shake. And then inhale, rise up halfway. And exhale, fold deeper. Let the head go. We'll go for one more. Inhale, rise up, halfway only. And then exhale, fold deep. So just hang out, deep forward flexion. I'm just going to move to the top of my mat here. So you want to have a little bit of space behind you. I'm going to rise up just gently. Keep the tips of the fingers on the floor this time. You will lunge your right leg back and softly place that knee towards the ground. You will rise up and bring your arms with you and maybe just look up slightly. Now bring your arms down again. So your right leg is back and you will send just your right arm up. And I want you to keep your hip drawing forwards, but at the same time, extend over. So you'll notice this knee stacked over my ankle. Keep this leg here square. Keep your hips, your pelvis square to the front. But you're just lengthening out that side body. So stay here. One arm can drop down. One arm can extend up and over. When you come back to center, raise both arms and go for counter stretch. Now keep the front foot grounded, round your spine. And again, it's okay to have a slight bend on that front knee. It's like you're bowing down, bringing your head, your heart closer to the front thigh. So a gentle forward flexion, forward fold. You might feel that as still a gentle hamstring stretch through the back of that front leg. Shift your weight forwards. We're going to tuck the toes under the back leg, step back, downward facing dog. So again, soft knees is okay. Let's just hang out here in down dog. Let the head hang, relax your lower jaw. You could take a round or two of your breath. And then gently take little steps, make your way back to the top of your mat. So we're going to hang out, give the head a wee shake. Inhale, rise halfway. This time, keep the hands on the floor, even if it's just the tips of your fingers. Lunge your left leg back. Now, softly place the knee to the ground. Rise up. You're going to look up, gentle back bend, and then bring your arms back beside you. So your hips are square, shoulders to the front. This time, your back leg should be your left leg is behind you. You'll raise your left arm up. So one arm is up, one arm is down, and keep them fairly, both those arms, close to the midline of your body. And you extend over. So it's almost like you're keeping that length through the front of your hip, and then you're extending that extension through the side body. Remember, this leg's got to stay here, active, grounded, knee, just stacking over the ankle joint. Watch that as you go over, the leg doesn't want to collapse with you. So keep that strong and engaged in that position. So back to center, raise your arms up, counter stretch, shift your weight back. So I'm going to keep that front foot grounded and now round my spine. So again, see if you can keep that front foot grounded. Nod the chin towards the chest, stretch and open up the back of the body. Could take another round or two of your breath here. As you shift your weight forward, step back, tuck that toes of that back leg under and step back to downward facing dog. So we're going to hang out in this down dog. You could take a round or two of your breath here. And then take tiny little steps as you make your way back to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise halfway. And let's take that right leg back again. So right leg back, knee towards the ground, raise both arms, breath in, look up gently, and then bring the arms down. Now, again, keep the left arm down, raise the right one, but this time, instead of leaning, I'm going to rotate and bring opposite hand to opposite thigh and gently twist. So again, hips square to the front, and above your waistline, you rotate. And I want this hand, right hand reaching on outside of left thigh, to almost assist me and draw around. But watch that it doesn't do this to your leg. So I'm pressing the hand into the thigh and the thigh into the hand that keeps that leg stable. So we're rotating, twisting. You can look slightly back, slightly down as you go behind. Now come through the center. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, counter stretch. Let's go back, rounding, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just stay here. Take a round or two of your breath here. In through the nose, gently out through your nose. Bring your body straight back to the top of the mat. Lift that back knee. Step back to downward facing dog. Hips are high. Jaw, head hangs low. Just hang out in this down dog. Take another round or two of your breath. Make your way back to the top of your mat. Forward flexion, forward fold. Inhale, rise gently, just halfway. Left leg leads, lunge that left leg back. Knee towards the ground. Inhale, rise up, look up gently. And then bring yourself back. So keep your right arm down, but extend the left one up, just to create length in that side body. But this time we're going to twist, opposite hand to opposite thigh. Other hand sits in lower back or wrap it around your waistline. So we take the head, the shoulders with us. We look behind, but you want stabilization through the legs. So I'm getting this beautiful hip opener, and this back leg, keeping this front leg grounded and strong. Remember, hand to the outside. You can have a little bit of support there, watching that knee doesn't collapse in. You can almost push the outer thigh into your hands. It activates the legs there a little bit. So I'm looking back and down, back through center. Inhale, rise up. Counter stretch, shift your hips back, straighten out, lengthen that front leg. So we slightly round the back of the body, a little bit like we do with cat-cow. So I'm keeping my body here. I'm taking a couple of rounds of the breath. Shift the weight forward. Tuck the toes under of that back foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Hang out in the down dog, maybe a round or two of your breath. And then gently, tiny little steps, make your way back to the top of your mat. Hang out in forward flexion. Inhale, rise halfway. Lunge your right leg back. Place that knee towards the ground. We're going to put it together. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale, square your hips, your shoulders. Right arm extends up. Shift the weight over. So go lateral movement. We're lengthening one side, shortening the other. Back to center. Raise your arms up. Exhale. One arm up. This time add a rotation and a twist. So the legs are staying in the same position. We've just put those two movements together now. This time when you come back through center, inhale, counter stretch. Let's go back. This should feel like a nice release through those hips. So changing the energy, gently flexing, folding forwards. Shift your weight forwards, step back to downward facing dog. Empty out your lungs. Spread the fingers. And then gradually make your way back to the top of your mat. Forward flexion, forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway. This time the left leg leads. Lunge it back, knee to the ground. Inhale, rise up, gentle back bend. Exhale. Left arm only. Lateral movement. So we're going over. So remember, one arm is extending up. This arm extending down. We want to feel like you're lifting out the hip, creating length on one side, slight contraction on the other side. Back to center, raise your arms up. Exhale. Left arm up only. This time add a twist. Rotate around. Take your head gently with you. Keep the legs strong and active. Keep this front knee here directly over your ankle. Look slightly back as you look down. Back through center, inhale, rise up. Now beautiful counter stretch. Exhale, rounding your spine, flexing, gently folding forwards. Breathing in, breathing out. Shift your weight forward, step back, downward facing dog. Long flowing breath out here. And then coming to your knees. Big toes together, take your knees slightly wider than your hips. Go back into child's pose, let your forehead soften. I want you to take a moment here to settle, to rest, to pause, to land and arrive. So basically we kind of focus there on those movements. And again, from side on, and you can repeat that. You could stop this video, you could go back to the beginning and take yourself through that sequence. But there was just a basic movement there where we are doing a lunge, knee, stacking. We're getting a little bit of opening here. And you're basically just trying to not only create movement and freedom through your hips, but we're also, remember, adding that lateral movement and also that rotation. And then we have those beautiful counter stretches where you round and go back. So give it a go. Okay, and as I said, you could stop this video and you could go back to the beginning. Do each of the movements mindfully. Be really focused on your breath. Take your time. Be present, mind and body. And I say, if you do this and repeat it a few times, let me know the freedom and the range of movement as it increases as you go through this sequence for not just your hips, but for your lower back as we're focusing on that side body movements. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.